New show on the CW has given a different twist on the Batman universe.
Yeah, we are chatting with costume designer Natalie Bronfman to learn more about what it takes to create the costumes and bring the characters to life. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So, first question: I want to with people who are into the comics and everything, they can be very picky about things, and you are now trying to bring to life something that exists in another universe. Is that more difficult for you than, say, making something, pardon the pun, out of whole cloth?
Absolutely more difficult, because I've already had a lot of people contact me on Instagram and privately and asking me what I have planned for the season and how am I going to bring forward the story. I mean, in essence, once I learned about the whole history of Batman, I tried to use the shapes and the colors and sort of modernize it a little bit, with a little bit of play as well, word play and color play, and delving a little bit into the psychology of the various characters as well, bringing that forth in the costumes.
Obviously, you're probably at home thinking about this all the time and drawing and you know, creating in your head. How long does it usually take you to actually start physical work on something?
It goes very quickly, especially on a series, because you literally have 2 weeks to prepare for the next episode as you're shooting the episode that you're currently working on. So it's ideas get thrown onto paper very quickly. Then we go and chat with the people who are building it, cutting and sewing it. Typically, I work in half scale, so I make the actual garment or item in half the size in the actual materials, and then if it's all approved by production and the director, etc., we then make it in full scale, and then it goes to camera.
I admire your skill. I mean, you know, anyone who can do things like that, it's just such a talent, such a talent. I'm curious, do you go, like, once the show airs, do you go watch your costumes? Do they look different to you on TV than when you've been working on them?
I do watch the shows usually after it comes out on television, but while we are shooting, I get to see something called the dailies, so that you can see what they shot for the day and what it looks like on camera. And then if there's any adjustments that you can make without disturbing continuity, you make them then very quickly.
Do actors have much input?
It depends. Often when I first start the job, I will sit down with the actor when I meet them the first time and just take measurements and then ask them where they want to take their character, basically, what's their arc. And then sometimes we meld what it is they're trying to achieve and bring to the screen with the costumes.